Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm hoping you guys are all having a fantastic day. The bomb Genesis Cyclone, it's a historic snowstorm. I made a couple of videos on it, so today will be another episode on that. And just a very active period, a very potential, for a giant snowstorm. You can see all these watches have been posted. Sorry about that. All of the whole state of South Dakota, most of Nebraska, central parts of Minnesota into northern Wisconsin, the eastern half of Wyoming. This will be a bomb cyclogenesis storm, which means I'll explain in just a minute. But first of all, I would like to again thank you guys for the support through my demonetization of my YouTube channel. I am now officially remonetized. So the fight is over, and of course I did not do anything wrong. So that was on their fault. But the effects, it's definitely had their the damage is done at this point. My YouTube channel has been absolutely crushed in terms of views and subscribers. If you look back, I've gained, I think the net total of subscribers is -2 over the past 30 days, and in the low periods I usually get around 100, and the high periods around 1,000. So that's just been ridiculous. But yeah, so if you want to get this foot on a good start, good note, consider subscribing. I generally would love that. If you'd like to continue to support this channel on Patreon, you can become a Patreon. If you would, if you wanted to support this channel but without getting out of your way to support, giving me extra money on Patreon, do your regular. If anyone shops on Amazon, you do your regular shopping on Amazon, but through these links that I put in the description box below. These links in the description box below tell you, or they lead you to a certain item. You do not have to buy the item. You could just shop through Amazon through those links, and I will get like 2% back of that money. You don't get anything off. You don't have to pay anything extra, but I just get a 2% off, or 2% of like what you paid. So if you paid like $30, I get like $1. So I feel like that's fairly fair because you don't even have to get out of your way. You just support my channel. So let's just get right into this. Right now we're looking at winter storm watches across. Let's just go to South Dakota. Here will be like the hot spot. Let's just go into central South Dakota. That's where this will be most likely. I mean, look, most of these locations right now are in the 60s and into the 70s. If we go to, if you go anywhere like south of Chamberlain, this is Chamberlain Municipal Airport. You can see this is in South Dakota. We're looking at Wednesday night, Thursday, and Thursday night. Heavy snow, and this is this is following temperatures are in the 70s and 80s, and some of these locations still have river flood watches and warnings, which isn't good. But if you were to look at this, some of these predicted snowfall totals are absolutely insane. We could see, let's see where it shows up: 16 to 23 inches, possible winds as high as 50. This, as I was saying, this is a bomb cyclogenesis, which basically means that typical storm development is cyclogenesis, but a bomb cyclogenesis is basically when the storm bombs out, and that technically means drops more than 24 millibars of pressure in 24 hours. This one will drop 31 millibars as of now in 24 hours. So a very powerful storm, very powerful system. Let's go to Iowa. What they're okay. Let's see what they're showing. They're basically just talking about the very extremely heavy rain, and you can see definitely heavy rain is going to be possible. 2 to 3 inches across northern Iowa, central Iowa 1.5 to 2, and then maybe just the southern locations. They're not getting that much, but you can see, look at these amounts of snow. The greatest potential is in South Dakota and in western Minnesota. Let's just go to Minneapolis. That's a large city, and let's see. Right now, 66, beautiful day, but they're expecting heavy snow. You can see 3 to 5, 7 to 11, and then additional on Thursday night. So absolutely ridiculous, since many of these locations, if you look at that, let me go back here, are still have flood warnings. So they're gonna get more precip with this. They're gonna get more snow. Look at these. Oh my God! Look at these forecasts. This is actually what I'm looking at the first time. Look at that. Those reds. This might be the biggest storm of the season. I'm not even kidding. This probably will be the biggest storm of the season, and it comes at a time in April. So it may seem unlikely, but like 18 inches plus in many of these locations. Very heavy snow followed behind very warm temperatures. So this is how much rain could fall when you translate that snow to rain. But you could see total precipitation. So wow, this is absolutely ridiculous amounts. And if you go to the, you can see right here in South Carolina and North Carolina, there's a severe weather outbreak right now. Quite a bit of severe weather. I won't make a separate video, but you could see, I might, but I don't think so. You could see severe thunderstorms that are going on. There's a severe thunderstorm warning, and quite a bit actually right there. So that's a little bit concerning. Let's see if you live in the northern Illinois area. Let's see how much rain you might get. I don't know if they're even posting it up here, because they do it pretty infrequently. But also a very beautiful day right now, 73 degrees, absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, okay, well, whatever, we'll just trash that for now. Let's go to the forecast models and let's see what's going on. So right now, the Tropical Tidbits is a little bit behind because there's some maintenance over server maintenance. That's perfectly fine. We'll just use the previous model run. It hasn't changed much looking at the other models at different websites. So we initially see a band of precip coming out into the U.S. This, turns over to snow in the area that it's cold enough, and in the areas that it's in the areas where it is warm enough, it's rain, and it's fairly moist, warm rain in the warm sector. But many locations will be transitioning from rain to snow, and that could lead quite a bit of snow accumulations and potentially flooding to those areas that do see the rain. So snowfall totals maybe have backed off a little bit, but still see those purple shades. That's 2 feet plus, and just honestly ridiculous amounts. This is April. Technically you may be thinking we shouldn't be getting these amounts, but last year we had the same exact setup, but it was a little bit further north. Green Bay, Wisconsin got over 2 feet of snow in April. There was this one famous storm last year. It's also a bomb cyclogenesis, and this one may be similar, but in a little different setup. Let's go to total accumulated precipitation, which basically shows us the precip that will fall. You could see the extent of the rain continues into northern Illinois, central Iowa, where the snow might not necessarily fall, but definitely the heavy rain will still be prominent. So the bulk of this will fall Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday it starts, late Wednesday, and then you can see it just piles on and on. But throughout the next 384 hours in general, quite a bit of rain for most of the country. If you go to ConUS, you could see quite a bit of precip. Let's go to a more finer model. Let's go to a NAM model. Let's see what it shows. You can see a little bit further to the north with the heaviest precip. Let's look at total snowfall accumulations. It's looking at, just insane amounts. I'm not sure if this will be, what will happen, because these amounts are a little bit on the, crazy side, 40 inches in some locations. I think we could get, there's going to be 1 or 2 locations that are going to get up to 30 inches. I think there's going to be several, if not many, locations that get up to 20, and I think there's going to be an abundant area, a huge area, widespread area that gets above 10 inches. But 30 inches, I think, definitely some areas. You could see widespread, and this shows a whole state of Wisconsin under snow. This is very hard to predict because this will be a rain to snow situation, so you don't know always with the rain to snow. It could, it could be a degree warmer, degree cooler, and we could be seeing a completely different setup. But as of now, this is what the NAM is showing. You could see that initial band coming out, maybe a little bit of snow, with it transitioning over to snow, and then the huge, the actual storm starts erupting and shooting lots of snow into the system. And I don't know if there will be 40 inches of snow, but definitely I think 30 inches could be a possibility. If we were to quickly look at the FV3GFS model, I wanted to show you this one. Let's see how much snow it forecasts. I won't run you through the whole system. This one's actually up to date, so we could relatively see the newest information, but it's the other information is fine as well. Hopefully this loads, and you can see still very widespread amounts. A little bit to the south, I'm not buying that 100%, but definitely a possibility that northern Illinois could see a few inches, because if you look at the European, one of the most trusted models, you can see it shows, again, the heavy snow up to 29, 30 inches, and then it shows a couple of inches in northern Illinois and Wisconsin, getting hammered. But we'll just have to wait and see. These models may not be correct. And look, if this were to come true, little Texas might get even some snow, which would be absolutely ridiculous. But that doesn't look too likely as of now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I wanted to just give you a quick update on this historic system. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you learned something new. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. So consider subscribing, consider becoming a Patreon, consider maybe shopping through Amazon through those links. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.